we got on the show today, we have Bryon Threats. He's a 3-star recruit, 502 in the nation. He's number 18 in Ohio. He had 16 offers, and he's committed to Cincinnati. Thanks for coming on.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Thank you, man. Okay, so we're going to start out. So why'd you choose Cincinnati? What was the big thing about them?
It really was just the love I was really getting from Cincy. It was it felt genuine. I ain't gonna say it felt because it is. I talked to the coaches a lot, talked to a lot of recruits, and it was just genuine. You feel me? I feel like I was becoming a part of the family, and I feel like I wanted to be I wanted to be like that. I wanted to be in a family program, and that's what Cincinnati gave me.
Yeah. So you're kind of talking about the family program. So you at the start of your recruiting process, you committed to Purdue, then you decommitted. So first off, why'd you kind of decommit from them, and then what did it feel like when you were decommitted? What was your going through your mind at the time?
All right, so my sophomore year when I transferred to Coleman my first year, I only got to play 5 games, but it was all defense and special teams. And then that's when I had my junior year, I played defense. I started off playing defense too, but then I ended up getting the running back position, and I just went I went nuts.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of the schools that recruited me for defense ended up switching the recruitment up on me and started recruiting me for running back.
Yeah.
And I made up my mind that I didn't want to play running back in college.
Yeah.
And that's when Purdue came, and they had told me they were recruiting me as an athlete. So I'm like, all right, that's a bet. So that's when I was the longer I was committed, the more I started finding out that they recruited me for running back. But I already made up my mind and said I didn't want to play running back in college. Yeah. So then once I started finding out that they just recruited me for running back and not an athlete, that's what just turned the tables, because Cincinnati was still recruiting me heavy. It was coming at me hard still for defense, and that's what I wanted. So after I decommitted, it was crazy because my phone was blowing up. A lot of coaches was texting me. I started getting more mail and more contact from other schools, and it was good though. But I knew I wanted to find a place like home, so Cincinnati. I think a month later I committed to Cincinnati, I think. And
I remember you were talking about the love you're seeing from people. A couple of days ago, you posted all the mail from schools. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So you're going to Cincinnati. You said into this week, right?
I leave on Saturday.
So why'd you choose to go to school early, to Cincinnati?
It was mostly because it was really just because Crabtree, for real. He asked me what are you gonna be doing in the off season? I was like, nothing, probably just get a job, be working and working out. And he was like, right. So he was like, why don't you just go to school early? Yeah. I never think about it either too until he told me. Yeah, so that's when I asked him, could I come early? And it was certain stuff I had to do, but I got it done. So
yeah, I got that. I was wondering about that because I'm gonna play Division I tennis at Lafayette, so I'm going June. So I was just wondering about that.
Congrats.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's nuts that a couple of us, so few play Division I, and it's it's nuts. Yeah. So I want to kind of talk about Cincinnati's season. How do you think overall season? I think they got robbed from a playoff, but I'm just gonna say that right here. But and then the Georgia game was a great game. But how do you think overall?
Overall, I feel we did good. We gave them a run for their money for sure. And it came down to the last couple of seconds. Yeah. It's just I won't say we took an L. It was just a lesson. It was things that we could have did better. You feel me? It's plays that we should have. You feel me? Could have did different, but it's all good though. We coming back stronger and better next year. So I ain't really tripping.
Yeah, I would be shocked if you guys weren't in the top 10 again. You guys didn't really lose too many players, and you're bringing in a really strong class, including you, one of the top. Yeah. Yeah. So what is what's the biggest things you think's been the evolution of your game? The biggest thing.
Really just the weight room.
Yeah.
For real. I started hitting the weight room crazy. My junior year, that's when I started hitting the weight room crazy. And then we had a winter workout, so I was going to that in the morning. Then I didn't really have to do nothing after school, so I was going after school too, just getting extra work. Yeah. Stuff like that. So it really just starts in the weight room for real.
Yeah, that's what Hammond was talking a lot about. I remember I was friends with him as a freshman. He was a small little guy. He's told me talking about that. What would you tell the younger guys that are playing defense, or what would you tell them to do right now? The biggest thing.
Like I said before, most definitely like number one, like cause like you feel me, to go D1 is hard. Like a lot of people think it's easy because like some people get a lot of offers, but it's really hard. But like you feel me, what I would tell a kid, and I would just start hitting the weight room, like constantly trying to get in the weight room more often. Getting your books too, because you gotta have the grades to go D1. So you make sure you stay in your books and just stay focused on your grind. Don't let nothing distract you. Just stay on your grind.
Yeah, I feel that. We're kind of some people were wanting to know like what's like a few like your personal life, like what's some hobbies, some interests. What do you like? You're a video game guy. What you do?
One of my biggest hobbies is working out. I love to work out because like I be going through stuff, so you feel me? Like I just take my frustration out in the weight room. I listen to music a lot too. Like music like motivates me to do a lot of things too. I do play the game, but I don't got a game myself. So like you feel me? I just when I go to my cousins and stuff, I'll be playing the game. We be chilling. What else do I be doing? I just be chilling. Chilling.
It's tough because like when you're like excelling like a sport, you're always like the reason why we're like good at our sports because we always want to keep doing them. Like we're always working. Like when you're like sitting on the couch, you're like, man, I should be really doing something right now. You know? Get me like that? Yeah. All right. What are like a few things like people don't know about you? They would be surprised to know. They want to know that. People want to know it. I asked them.
Let me see. What are some things people don't know about me? Dang, that's tough. I don't know. Let me see.
You a singer? You got something like hidden talent?
Nah. Let me see. I don't even know for real. That's crazy. I don't know for real. I like you feel me. I be like I don't know because I listen to music a lot. I like to dance. You feel me? I be jigging. I be getting real crazy when I dance. Let me see. I like to cook too. No cap. I like to cook. But I don't know how to cook nothing though. But I like to cook.
Yeah.
Let me see. Another hint. Yeah, that's probably it for real. Like that's probably it. Like I'm just like I don't know. I'm just like a student athlete. Like I just like doing like athletic things though. Like
get up, lift weights, play your sport, watch some TV, go to bed. That's what they say.
For real.